G'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's video on YouTube. This is a massive sort of gardening backyard tour video because we've got a lot of hoverflies. We've got jackdaws as well. Quite a nice selection of birds and insects around this area. And in fact, as I'm doing my best to showcase of what wildlife thrives around here, we've got a few jackdaws, lots of flies. And it looks like, hey, we've actually got lots and lots of flies around here, eh? Even more flies, but I don't know which specimens they are. I know that there's a hoverfly. Obviously, it's milking on, or basically sapping on a bit of nectar. Oh, I was going to grab it, but then, hey, it wouldn't be that great. It's quite nice. It's landed on some ivy and whatnot. Now, I think that was just a bee. My goodness me, and I'm just trampling on bits of dead matters and bits of vegetation and whatnot. We've got some bits of soil that hasn't been refined somehow, and there's also some very weird sticky weeds, which I've got no idea. And actually, it looks like, hey, we've got a bit of weird stuff around here. Oh my goodness me! And there's actually something very eye-catching here, eh? I just heard a mewing sound, and it's a buzzard. So I just had to cough here, eh? Let me just zoom in for a bit so that we can have a good close up. A wood pigeon has decided to fly away here, eh? It's turning into a bit of a wildlife in the backyard sort of nature documentary video. Kind of reminds me of that Secret Garden David Attenborough nature documentary that I've been quite intrigued of what I've watched so far. Also, David Attenborough is about to become at least about 100 years old. He's not afraid of death, but his legacy will never be forgotten. He will, obviously, be truly successful. And what is that? Are these white bluebells? I have got no idea what these are. Trying to speak meticulously. As I can see, they almost look very white to be bluebells. We do have English bluebells and Spanish bluebells. But I don't know if the white ones are bluebells. I can't really tell. And that buzzard is still circling around. Usually I often tend to see like two, but I have seen gatherings of up to at least around 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I just had to do the joke, hey? Before, I think. Yeah, but buzzards are usually solitary birds of prey. And no surprise, hey, buzzards are fairly good. They do love to circle around and just hunt for prey out in the urban wilderness and whatnot. Nice to see one circling around. And I can see some ducks flying around as well, which you can't see since the ducks are relatively too far away. I think they're just two mallard ducks. I would love to have a duck because I love being in the water. Well, we've got some Niger seeds, and also, yes, my shower in my bathroom has been absolutely totally out of control. It's the main shower's head. Sadly, overall, the third switch valve on that shower has failed to stop, and it's still persistent. But anyways, let me just go ahead and show you. There's a lot of dandelion right here, and there's also a lot of calendula as well too. It seems like, hey, we're getting a massive sprawling of calendula. Now, I'm not sure which of, let's just say which one of the seedlings do I have to pick out, because since most, if not all, of the calendulas are doing absolutely good so far, I still need to, straightforward think about, there's actually quite a few calendula-related things. I've still got another tub of compost to really dig out. I could probably transplant quite a few of these, but I think I might as well just leave it for the time being, hey? Wait until they start to grow relatively big. But hey, the seedlings have started to germinate, and it's actually quite a nice sign that we've actually got a few calendulas that have actually started to grow quite nicely. And if there's some that haven't been growing really well, ooh, we've got some beans, we've got some bean seeds. They've actually been really good so far. The bean seeds have also been germinating really, really well. So in that case, hey, this will be amazing to see how much sunlight and how much warmth there is underneath, right over at the compost and the soil. It's just wonderful to see, isn't it? Right, alongside of that, we've got more in the way of other stuff to be grown. I'm hoping to grow pumpkins this year. Got a lot of mint around here, and other sticky plants, which I've totally forgotten the name of. And yes, it feels not too bad to possibly say the least. Thank goodness that blackberry thorn has been taken out. There's a bird's nest. I can't see any breeding birds at the moment. But yes, I could tell you guys, hey, my backyard garden has really withstood so much showery rain, I suppose. So we also had quite a few small amount of hailstones as well falling down from like yesterday, because we had a hailstorm yesterday. My crikeys, I don't know how much hail that we have seen so far. I'm pretty much skeptical about the level of hail, because obviously hail can really damage people's infrastructure and whatnot. And what is that? Is that a bee fly? That's quite nice seeing a few bee flies. And with that being said, hey, it's a wonderful accommodation to see why there are so many white flowers around here. Leaving the backyard garden like so during April is a nice commodity, but also a priority amongst so many pollinating insects. We've got bees, wasps, flies, butterflies, and that kind of thing. It's wonderful to see, isn't it? All that activity going around here. It's very amazing somehow. I really love it. And yeah, I can tell you what, hopefully the calendars will be the main star of 2026, alongside with sunflowers, which will be totally and utterly awesome to see. Mind you, I wonder how many seedlings we'll be having at the moment. I could have just sown the seedlings a little bit more direct, I suppose, and then just, I don't know. What's your thoughts? Tell me, should I just leave the seedlings as it is, or do you want me to like transplant them, like now or anything like that? Or maybe I just have to wait until the weather gets successfully warmer and a bit drier, so that I can transplant the plants in a very nice spot. Anyways, I'm going to leave the video here. If you really enjoyed this video, please give this video a very good like, subscribe for more videos in the future. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.